next. Marvin Veras starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
And we are underway as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year and keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-0. It's taken down and in for a ball. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. One out, nobody on. High in the air out towards shallow right. Pitts moving forward. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Akins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air into shallow left center. Pitts calls for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Doug Fister, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Coming to the plate now, Jesse Pitts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Jesse Pitts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Now at the plate, Connor Pitts, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Brantley, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
So stepping in, Bobo. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count. He wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time.
That was just great awareness out there on the base pass. He bolts for third the instant the ball skips away, but he keeps his eye behind the plate all the way. And when he sees they're having trouble with it, he rockets home to score. Love that aggressiveness.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Davis going back to the track, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 57 thus far as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, this guy continues to impress with his bat. He's playing the most demanding position in the game, the position that takes the most out of you mentally and physically, and he's putting up these kind of offensive numbers. Catchers like that are like unicorns. Super rare.
Stepping in now, Jeremy Pitts, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's a tough take.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
3 runs already home here. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready on 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Davis arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think they really need their number 7 hitter to turn it around. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Digging in, Jeff Pitts. His performance at the plate's given this team a major offensive boost and put him in strong contention for the batting title.
And he's got a chance to collect some serious hardware, individually and team-wise. If everything goes according to plan and he finishes strong, this team's going to play in October. And once you get to October, anything can happen.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike one. And he's really continued to turn in strong performances day after day. His average in his last 10 games is over the 300 mark, but then again, that's nothing new for him.
But easier said than done. This guy from start to finish has been on point, not giving any at-bats away. He's swinging a hot bat and making a strong push to end the season and put that batting title belt around his waist.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Akins is up with it, and that's the second out.
Batting sixth, right fielder.
Now at the plate, John Pitts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball that time, not even close. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. So 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Rays 3 and the Yankees nothing. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rusty Larson. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pitts giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame. Watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League, and the amount of work that goes in playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Two balls and a strike. Two balls and two strikes to count to Chris Davis.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Here now the 2-2. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Batting sixth, first baseman.
Ready now, Brian Tan. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed up a little high. Two out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pitts is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Steven Swanson. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Grounded to first. To his right hand. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Now at the plate, Sammy Pitts. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. 2-2 one more time. Drilled to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting ninth, first baseman, number 1.
Striding in, Sava Tavitsi. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award.
First offering on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Ripped down the first base line. Now the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Down in order go the Rays. They lead it 3-0. Digging in, number 19. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind at the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Swing and a miss, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Here's Michael Brantley, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. The 2-2. And another foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. To his left, hits. And there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, catcher, Yadier Molina.
Into the box now, Yadier Molina. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Into the box now, Jason Jordan, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. (0-1). Here it comes. A wave and a miss.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
Well, when you're making that throw all the way across, you've got to make sure you gather and fire, because if you don't, the ball will sink on you. Look like he tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an error.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Not holding back on the 2-0 cutter, but it's 2-1 now. Molina on second. Jordan at first. 2 out in the inning. Fouled away. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Man, as we take another look at this in slow motion, you can see that the first baseman makes a great effort to scoop it out of the dirt. Almost had it, but it squirts out of the pocket, and the man's on board with a throwing error.
Into the box, Freddie Akins. A swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
2 out, bases loaded. A swing and a foul tip, but held on to behind the plate, and they're going to get out of danger here as the strikeout will end the inning. Yankees leave them loaded. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Jesse Pitts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just got a piece up the line. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Up next for Tampa Bay, second baseman, Connor Pitts.
Riding in once again, Connor Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
One out, nobody on. And there's ball one. The 1-1 home. It swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
This one skied out toward right. Brantley is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Bobo.
Stepping up now, Bobo. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 3 innings complete. It's the Rays 3 and the Yankees nothing. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Rusty Larson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Larson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. In his career, Larson has a track record of power hitting at the major league level. Over 250 career home runs. A ball and a strike. One and two.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball just a bit high. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's Chris Davis now. And that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Now the 1-0. Misses for the 2nd ball. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And that's in there, 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
This is on the ground over to first. From his bottom. And the throw will get him at first as he threw that one while sitting on his wallet. And there are 2 away.
A really nice play by the first baseman right there. 2 parts of this play. Does a great job of knocking it down with a dive and then a good feed and a flip to the pitcher, just like you work on it in spring training, PFP, pitcher's fielding practice.
In now, Brian Tan. Fouled off. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, hits, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still down 3-0. Now in the box, Jeremy Pitts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now to the plate, Jeff Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Pitts on at first, nobody out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he'll be back in standing up. And he got him.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Standing in now, John Pitts. Pitch out, nothing doing.
3 runs, 3 hits, 2 errors for the Rays in the game so far. In there, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runners off for second. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 44.
Striding forward now is the DH, Steven Swanson. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Tampa, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. So striding forward now, number 19 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Up around the face. Here now the 2-2. His fastball taken high for a ball.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Stepping into the box, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Very weakly on the ground. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Grounded back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Popped him up. Tavitsi is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Jason Jordan. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Brantley is off at first with 2 away. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Sammy Pitts. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's taken below the zone for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
First pitch on its way. He swings and misses. Throw down. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So not wasting any time here as he's running first pitch and nabs second on the stolen base. And as we call on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently leads the Rays in that category. A runner at second, nobody out. Pickoff move to second. Runner back standing. Now the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Tavitzi stands at an impressive 6'5". Swings the bat and throws right-handed. It's a corner infielder, normally a third baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one.
Yeah, this guy's got sure hands. You know, sometimes I want to make this point. First basemen get a bad rap because everyone thinks they could just go over there and handle a bag, pick balls in the dirt. Not the case. First basemen cannot be more important to helping out not only the pitching staff when they want to throw over, but also taking errors away from their infielders.
Stepping in now, Jesse Pitts. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the belt, the pitch. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
On its way is pitch number 75. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
One out and a runner on second base. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back easily. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Now a long throw to third, and the throw in from Brantley will not be in time. He's in there at third base.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Glenn Holman takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Glenn Holman.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Don't want to forget about him. Into the box now, Connor hits. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. The 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off.
2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. The underhanded flip. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box now. Bobo. From the stretch. Swung on and chopped to first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Rays will settle for just the 1. 5 innings complete. The Rays 4 and the Yankees nothing. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First offering on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And Jackson swings and misses as he's gone on strikes for the first out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Digging in now, Freddie Akins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0 home. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second with one away.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Into the box, Rusty Larson, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Popped him up. Hits has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Here's Chris Davis now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Akins stands at second with 2 gone. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 1-1 the count. The 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Drilled to the left side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Here it comes, 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Swinging a ground ball to third. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Now batting, right fielder, John
At the plate, John Pitts. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the gap in left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Great sliding catch right there, but that can be awful risky. If you flop that one and mess it up, that ball's going to the wall, and everybody's scoring. He secures the catch, and the runners have to stand pat.
Standing in now, Steven Swanson, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Rays strand just the 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Leading off the inning, Brian Tan, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First offering on its way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. And he lays off again, ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And he popped him up. Pitts over to his left. 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, number 19. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hits going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Here's Michael Brantley as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Runner at second here with one man out. Got it. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Ball 2. Three and 0 now. Jason Jordan would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jason Jordan. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
The center fielder, Austin Jackson.
Stepping into the box, Austin Jackson. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Molina over at second. Jordan on at first with 2 down. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he leaves, he stands to perhaps be the winning pitcher here, unless, of course, all 3 runners come around to score, in which case he'd get a no decision.
Number 29.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Freddie Akins will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Action in the Rays' pen now, as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Another look here at the gorgeous catch that strands the bases loaded. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Stepping in, Sammy Pitts. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Third baseman, Sammy Pitts.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. A little bouncer that winds up foul for the second strike. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Number 1.
Standing in, Sava Tavitsi. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Center fielder number 7, Jesse Pitt.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jesse Pitts. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit up. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Two and 1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And the 2-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
The batter number 13.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
In now, Connor Pitts. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Pitts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back safely. The 1-0 home is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And the runner back. Here it comes, 2-0. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Gil Cruz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Gil Cruz.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rusty Larson. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Again, a 1-2. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Ball 2.
2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that once, and now we go full count.
Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Ready once again, Brian Tan. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 19. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Nope. 3-0. Michael Brantley would be next. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there. It's full 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Brantley.
Striding into the box, Michael Brantley in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Yanks strand a pair, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Eric Trevino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
27, Eric Trevino.
Ready for another chance. Bobo. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Bobo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And that one just missed outside. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Jeremy Pitts waits on deck. Set. Here's the 3-1. Fouled away. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. And it's fouled away. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Into the box now, Jeremy Pitts, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Bobo gets his lead at first, nobody out. Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Now a throw over. Runner's back. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. A runner at first with no outs here. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
In now, Jeff Pitts. He's 0 for 3 to this point, so not the game he was hoping to have as he continues his quest for a batting title here in the season's final month.
But I expect him to slap an amazing at-bat right here. Last at-bat of the day, potentially. He works a knock right here. It could jumpstart him for the next couple games.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. The 1-2. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Under it now is Jackson to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Up next for the Rays, John Pitts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low with the splitter. Ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Well, obviously not fighting on the first 2, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
At the plate, Steven Swanson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And he fouls this one off. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Popped high in the air. Number 19 is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rays strand a pair, but they lead it 4-1. Gregory Pitts comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Gregory Pitts.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Yadier Molina will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pitts is in pursuit. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the
Leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jason Jordan. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
1 out, nobody on. Now a Slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. Popped him up. Bobo is under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, it's the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Rays pick up win number 107, best in the division. Marvin Veras wins his 19th decision of the season. Gregory Pitts closes the door for the save, his 44th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire